Hi everybody, it's Andrew Hutchings with you here today. Still not a doctor, still thinking maybe I'll be a medical doctor. And the topic of today, and I just went over the war on the truth, is beware of intellectuals. I don't know a better word to describe the type of people. I know there are these other, admittedly, I don't know, I'll be straight up, stupid people that consider themselves intellectuals. But the kind of people I'm thinking of in this particular instance that I'm going to speak about are people that like to use lots of big words, write out real sophisticated, complex sentences, and do their paragraph structure all neat. Basically, they'll write out a very professional looking response, or they'll speak very professional sounding. But the reality is that they don't actually have any substance to what they're saying. They're not actually right. I'm not saying just because somebody can speak properly or write sophisticated that they're wrong, but just because somebody can write a very sophisticated looking thing about something, he uses all those big words, I can't even understand them, he must be right because he knows all that stuff that I don't know. No, just because it looks all fancy and intelligent does not mean it's right. Doesn't mean there's even any truth to it. And it doesn't mean that person's intelligent. It just means they took some writing classes, or they're good at writing, or they put a lot of effort into their writing thing. Like personally, like if I'm on Facebook or something, I just type something up as fast as I can and click enter. I don't proofread it. I don't go through and change sentence structure and I don't want to use this word twice. I better change it to this one. Well, this is a better word. And like, I'm not writing an essay for school. I'm just typing a normal person response. And believe it or not, your truth that you speak in your response does not depend on the quality of your typing in capital letter. Not that I don't capitalize letters, but you get my point. You can just because you don't do something very properly and I'm pretty sure you understand what I mean. Just a normal response versus a very thought out, methodical, proper everything response. Because you can have a very sophisticated writing about something with big words and good sentence structure and paragraphs, and it's all orderly and everything, and you can have someone that just blurts something out. And the person who blurts something out, if they're the one who is right, they're still right, even though their response doesn't look as impressive. It's like when you talk to people in life, there's a lot of people out there that will do the same thing. They'll use a lot of big words. They'll try to go over your head, and you're like, whoa. And then you assume, though, they must be right because I don't even understand what they're talking about. Wrong. They do that on purpose because they don't want you to understand what they're talking about. Because if you really did understand what they were talking about, you'd probably realize that they're full of shit. It's kind of like, nah, I'm not in the mood for lots of video stuff today. I can't get over these people because they are a plague to our society. And really, it's growing worse and worse. But these people have been around forever. It's just that we enable them more today. And people think because, I got a master's degree, I can't be wrong about anything. I studied that. Oh my God, you really studied that? You mean you actually read it? Oh my God, you must be right about everything. Someone else who didn't study that can't possibly be right about it. Oh yeah, those scientists doing that stuff. I wasn't thinking of science when I was talking about that other stuff. I was thinking about these other bullshit things that people study. But even scientists, believe it or not, a scientist who has a degree can be wrong. They can be stupid. They're people too. They're not gods. Just because somebody has a PhD and does some research doesn't mean that they did it well. You would hope they did. You would think they probably did. And they probably did. But probably is not 100%. They're not a god. They're not perfect. They're not supremely intelligent. Most people, and not even just PhD people, just people in general are people. They're not perfect. So just because somebody has a fancy degree, or they speak very properly, or they write out long, complicated, detailed responses to things, or they publish a medical study even that seems very good, doesn't mean it is. You have to have enough knowledge about subjects and enough understanding into your own logical reasoning and intelligence to be able to understand what that person is putting out and then to process it and realize if it's actually true or not. For example, let me try to think of some sort of pseudoscience thing I can say. Hold on a little bit. Oh, I got a good one. It's fitness related. So you can actually lose weight by eating more, because if you eat more, it raises your metabolism. So actually, it's not good not to eat a lot, because if you don't eat enough, your metabolism will go down and then you won't be able to lose weight. Now, that makes a lot of sense. Your metabolism goes down when you don't eat, so of course it's harder to lose weight. And your metabolism goes up when you eat more, so it's easier to lose weight. Whoa, I mean, we should all just eat more if we want to lose weight. The only problem with that is that it's not true. You can throw in pieces of truth, but if there's one single disconnect between those truths, it destroys the whole thing. So yes, it is true that eating stimulates your metabolism. It is true that not eating slows down your metabolism, but that does not mean that that increase in your metabolism is going to lead to weight loss, and the decrease of metabolism is not going to lead to lack of weight loss. Overall, it's not good to eat more if you want to lose weight. Now, there are people out there, a lot of people that are very good at this stuff. I don't know, they don't know if they're intentionally doing it or they don't try to, whatever it is. There's a lot of people that push bullshit like this. And sadly, a lot of people that fall for it. And it's in all walks of life. And they mask themselves in big fancy words that you can't understand, so you assume they're right, and proper speaking and being very educated. And hopefully this video reaches a lot of people and you start to actually question things and you don't just assume that people are right. And always look out for what I call pseudoscience. It's when there's a lot of truthful things that are actually factual and scientific, but there's at least one disconnect in all of them, and it completely twists the truth. Like, for example, the food and eating stuff. You took the truth and you turned it upside down. Truth is, if you want to lose weight, you got to eat less. But when you use that science and that reasoning and you use it in that tricking way, you flip the truth into, oh, you want to eat more if you want to lose weight. And it couldn't be further from the truth. But imagine if someone came up to you and they've got a master's degree in health or something. And I mean, if they do, they should know that this is not true. But so this is a fictitious scenario, but it proves all the points. So say someone has a master's degree and that they're very well-spoken, they're well-shaved, well-groomed and everything. They look like an intelligent person. They seem like an intelligent person. You don't have a reason to think that they're not. And they come up to you, oh yeah, well actually the research shows that eating more increases your metabolism, and you know increasing your metabolism leads to more weight loss, so you should actually be eating more if you want to lose weight. You go, whoa, that guy's really sharp, I didn't know that. He's got his master's degree, eating more increases, you look into it maybe, oh yeah, eating more increases metabolism. You look into increasing metabolism leads to weight loss. But you're missing some of this stuff. Some of the stuff you're missing is that increase in metabolism doesn't make up for that massive increase in calories. And now I already told you everything you need to know. I'm going to do my common closing. I'm also going to make sure this one gets over 10 minutes because my other videos were like 9 minutes and 50 seconds. And apparently you get better YouTube results if it's over 10 minutes. But please like and subscribe and check out my Instagram, nat_true_fit. Stands for Natural True Fitness. My name is not Nat, it's Andrew Hutchings. One of the most intelligent people on the earth. Yeah, I said it. I'm not afraid to say it. I'm not, oh my God, you think you're so smart? Yeah, actually I am. And no one's gonna make me think otherwise. And if you can find anything I say that is not true, I'll give you something. I don't know, $1, $10, whatever. I'll acknowledge it, but I mean, I can be wrong. I'm a person too. But I remember the rare instances where I am wrong. Trust me, they stick in my mind very well because I'm very rarely wrong. Now, if I'm not even thinking about something and I just decide to do something randomly, yeah, maybe I'm wrong. But I don't actually say things or make videos about things or whatever if I don't know that I'm right. That's how you should be in life. Don't say things if you don't actually know that you're right. If you think, oh yeah, I'm probably right, well, then say, I think that probably. That's something I've always done. I don't know if it's maybe just a little bit weird and people think it's stupid, but I'll say, yeah, I'm pretty sure, or yeah, it seems like, to specify what I'm saying. I don't assert things as truth unless I know them to be truth. And even if I know them to be truth, because some things you can't truly know yourself, like, for example, did Hitler die in the bunker in Germany? Well, we're told that it's true that he died there, but do we really know? No, we don't actually know. We weren't there. We didn't see what happened. So on one hand, you could say it is fact that Hitler died in the bunker. Now, in this situation, there are conflicting facts, but there's a lot of things like this where if you're not there personally, you don't truly know if it's fact or not, but it's accepted as fact. So then in those cases, you say, well, it's been accepted as fact that, or it's been shown that. Like in medical studies or scientific studies, you don't assert something as a fact. You go, I mean, you should go, it's been shown that. In many studies, it's been the case that it's not the fact that it does that. It's been shown to do that. It can do other things in rare occasions. So yeah, I hope you think for yourself, question authority, don't be fooled by people that seem intelligent. Too bad you can't just go, hey, give it to me straight, toss out your fancy garbage language and whatever, and just say it. But even if they did, maybe you don't know enough about the topic, and yeah, who knows. But I hope you like this video. Please like and subscribe and hire me as your coach or your nutritionist or whatever you want to hire me for. And I won't bullshit you. I'm only going to tell you something if it's true. If you've been training with me for like 2 weeks and you go, hey, how do I look? Hey, you're not looking too good. It looks like you gained some weight. Because why on earth should I go, oh yeah, you're looking good. You made a lot of progress. You got to keep up the good work. All the meanwhile, you're not doing good. Who does that help? It helps your self-esteem for a little tiny moment. But then later on, you're not going to be looking good like you could have if you actually made the progress. And overall, it's going to hurt you. And I'm not going to, oh yeah, you can take all these drugs and it's going to be, I'll give it to you straight. Hey, you can take this. It'll provide X, Y, and Z benefits, but it does have G and Q disadvantages, and it's a possibility of doing A, B, and C, and you gotta take that into consideration. Maybe get your blood work done, test the blah blah blah. And I'm not a doctor, blah blah blah. Yeah, please like and subscribe, and check out my Instagram and hire me for coaching or advice or training plans or whatever.